You're listening to Africa Business Radio, where you get up-to-date insights on the Africa business landscape. Log on to www.africabusinessradio.com. Your favorite shows are available on podcasts. Download them on our website and mobile app. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.
We are the wind in the sails of your business. We are your compass. Chart your course towards your targets. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.
Today's market transcends beyond hubs and shops. Global trends sets the pace for today's trader. On Africa Business Radio, we bring you Social Trader, keeping you updated around the world of online business across social media platforms on africabusinessradio.com.
So your internal clock is ticking. It's screaming and shouting, it's time to make money, it's time to make money. Guess what? It is not even ticking as loud as I want it to. Hence, I'm back at you again with another fresh edition of your top-notch business show on radio. This is Social Trader. Just in case you're tuning in for the first time, it's one show that is designed to celebrate entrepreneurs in our society and keeps you up to date on happenings around the world of online business. As always, I am your happy and exciting host, Onoja. As always, you know what? After the break, we shall be unveiling all that we have on this week's edition. So stick around.
Oh, this feels like the final football match between two soccer warriors. Oh my God, can somebody please tell me what the African formation is? Oh, it's 4-4-2. Amazing. Cool stuff. That's just super amazing, isn't it? Africa Business Radio is doing 4-4-2 on the news with 40% Nigerian stories, 40% African stories, and 20% global stories. Now that's what I call a homegrown, heart-breaking goal! Go, 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 go! Yes. Go!
You're listening to Africa Business Radio, where you get up-to-date insights on the Africa business landscape. Log on to www.africabusinessradio.com. Your favorite shows are available on podcasts. Download them on our website and mobile app. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.
Now this is sad, but it's true. Most of the people I know don't even like their jobs. In fact, I have a few friends who actually claim they hate their jobs with all passions. Well, I'm proud to be an exception to the rule. I love what I do for a living, which is talking and sharing with you business ideas to help you grow. I mean, what else can be more fulfilling than that? Well, because I love and care about you so much and everything that concerns you, I've decided that, you know what, I'm going to be letting you know some of the advantages you have as an online business kind of entrepreneur that you may not even know. Right. For example, I've had a few people I've brought on the show and I asked them questions like, on the guest segment, I asked them questions like, okay, what advantage do you think online business has over other businesses? The open market. And they go, they say this and they say that. Most of the times they say something that makes a lot of sense, and some of the times they get a bit confused on what to say to make you believe that online business has actually better advantages than the open market. Well, today I have decided to take my time and come up with some of the most advantages of online business. Now, if you are into online businesses and you do not even have an idea what advantage you have over other people, This is the part you want to listen to. And if you do not know, this might just sound like a teaser and also a motivator for you to continue and to also go hard doing the online business. So if you're ready, I'll just go straight with what I have first. Do you know that one of the advantages of online business is that it is easy to get started with little costs involved? I mean, you don't need so much money to go into online business. Most businesses require a lot of time to set up and a lot of startup capital. But if you are starting an online business, you don't have to wait days or even like weeks to get started. You could do it right now. I mean, you could start an online affiliate marketing business without spending a dime. Yes, without spending sissy, kobo, as Nigerians would say. All you have to do is to install a free blog, choose an affiliate link, and start promoting your offer. Instead, though, I suggest registering your own domain as opposed to using a free blog service like Blogger. It will only cost you a few bucks and your site will look a lot more professional. Potential customers will be willing to trust your opinions a little more if it looks as if you didn't toss your site together in 5 minutes, even though technically, yes, you did. Next is, do you even know that one of the advantages of online business is that there is unlimited income potential? Well, there you have it. There's unlimited income potential. Online businesses are built on the systems, yes. After a bit of trial and error, you will be able to figure out what works for you and what doesn't. Once you learn how to work on the system and tweak things appropriately, you will realize what's earning you money as opposed to what's costing you money. Learn to work the system and your income can increase substantially. I can't even promise that you will make millions right off the bat. But businesses really do have unlimited income potentials. It is possible to earn to a steady income and have a nice life as a result. Next, and lastly, for the sake of time, online businesses can be automated. This is me just informing you how much advantage you have over people doing the offline business. Online businesses are great because they can be automated. As I mentioned earlier, some folks have reached the point that they don't have to spend hours upon hours working every day. I recommend you do everything yourself in the beginning because you want to know how the process would work or should work. After a while, though, you can outsource the task you don't like doing yourself. For example, some people do not enjoy the process of generating website traffic for their business, but that's okay because it's a process that can easily be outsourced. You can also hire writers to create web content such as articles and virtual assistants that could easily manage your Twitter, Facebook, and other social media accounts. In fact, you could hire someone to create videos for YouTube as well. Isn't that interesting? Imagine all the interesting packages that you do not even know. Now, that's part of the benefits and advantages you have over other people doing the offline business. So in case you do not know the advantages of what you've been about and what you've been into, I'm sure by now you're even happier than you ever have, knowing that you actually have advantages and you do not need so much resources and so much energy to do the online business. All you need is your laptop. Some people even use their phones these days. Yes, what are we talking about? So remember, you're still listening to Social Trader on Africa Business Radio, the only show that celebrates entrepreneurs and keeps you up to date on happenings around the world of online business like I just did. Remember, I am Onoja, your regular host, and I'm just going to take a breather. When we return, we shall be checking who our social trader for the day is. So don't go nowhere.
You're listening to Africa Business Radio, where you get up-to-date insights on the Africa business landscape. Log on to www.africabusinessradio.com. Your favorite shows are available on podcasts. Download them on our website and mobile app. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.
Oh, this feels like the final football match between two soccer warriors. Oh my God, can somebody please tell me what the African formation is? Oh, it's 4-4-2. Amazing. Cool stuff. That's just super amazing, isn't it? Africa Business Radio is doing 4-4-2 on the news with 40% Nigerian stories, 40% African stories, and 20% global stories. Now that's what I call a homegrown, heart-breaking goal. Go, 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 go. Yes. Go. Today's market transcends beyond hubs and shops. Global Trends sets the pace for today's trader. On Africa Business Radio, we bring you Social Trader, keeping you updated around the world of online business across social media platforms on africabusinessradio.com.
All right, people, welcome back from that break. And it's that part of the show where we get to meet another great personality on the guest segment this week. Remember, this is Social Trader on Africa Business Radio, and I am more than excited to bring to you another great personality doing great things in the entrepreneurship sector. This segment of Social Trader is quite exciting because I have someone who uses his hands to make great stuff. You want to meet Ijege. He is from Yala, local government area of Rivers State, born and raised in Lagos, Nigeria. He's a professional cobbler and chief executive officer, Klemcarve Collection, a reputable company that is known for making professional bespoke sandals and shoes of different styles and sizes for all genders. Klemcarve was established in 2017 and it has been doing awesomely well ever since. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, why not meet the CEO himself? Hi, buddy.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you.
You're good?
Yeah.
Welcome on Africa Business Radio.
Thank you for having me.
So quickly tell us all that is in need for Klemcarve Collection.
Yeah, Klemcarve Collections. We are a bespoke company, basically into shoemaking and sandals, both female and male.
Okay. Now, I went through your page and I saw that you've been doing great stuff. What inspired your business idea and how long have you been in the business for?
Okay, I've been in the business for about 2.5 years.
Okay.
So, what really inspired me was I was into buying and selling these shoes at first. So, as I was buying and selling from someone that was making, so I got to, because of the delay and some other things that I was getting, so I have to just go into it myself that, okay, I can do this. So what motivated me mostly was I didn't want to lose my customers.
Because your employee wasn't keeping to time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have to do it myself. And ever since, I've been doing very fine.
Nice. Thank God you're doing great now. And knowing that the challenge was to get to learn this thing by yourself, to be able to keep to time and not lose your customers. Yeah. Now, quickly tell me what your creative process is like. If you, let's say for instance, you don't have any orders from anybody, nobody's placing any orders now. Okay. What is your creative process when you just have to make productions without anybody's discretion of or what they want or anything? This is you trying to just make productions and put them on display. What do you think for? What do you think about? Like, did you get?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think about? What's your creative process like?
Okay. Sometimes I just sit back and if I just pick anything, sometimes I just be in the workshop, I just pick any materials together and ideas start coming in.
Conceptualize and then try them out.
So I just pick up my pen and start drawing what comes to mind.
Exactly.
So that's it.
That's interesting. So you just, you make do what you see around and you create something around it.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So in your journey as an entrepreneur now, I know there are lots of cobblers out there, a lot of amazing ones. And
lots.
Yeah, I know. I'd like to know, like, what are the most profound challenges that you guys go through, or you as a person now? Let's just face you. You as a person, what is one challenge that has been one major problem to you that you probably had to conquer or you're still conquering?
Okay, first is the materials. When someone sees something on your social media platform, or they have it on their phone, like, can you do this for us? Then probably that, okay, you want to get this, what you saw in the market before. And when you go to the market, you won't see the exact thing that you went for. So, materials.
Materials. Okay.
Yeah, the
Being
leathers.
able to,
I'm talking
you
about
know,
the leathers now.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
A customer sees something on your platform and he says, you know, I love this and I want to do it. And then you, without going to find out if you can get the same materials again,
Yeah.
accepting yes, and then you go back and then discover you're out of raw materials, like
Yeah.
you can't find it, is one of the major issues.
Yeah.
So you don't have issues of finance. Like most entrepreneurs I've had on the show would always say money has been the problem. You don't have issues. I mean, yours might be different.
It's not all about money. You know, when it comes to when you are starting up or when you are trying to get what you get the basic machines already.
Okay.
Before people came to meet you that okay, do this for me. So I don't think money is the issue.
So money is not the issue because your clients get to pay before you get
Yes,
their work done.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. So when you say money is not the issue,
No.
it's about pay before service.
Yeah,
so money
pay before service.
can't be the problem.
Yes.
That's cool. So it's about sourcing material, being able to find the right materials for what
Yeah.
your clients want and stuff. That is the issue. Okay. So Clement, I'd like to know quickly your opinion about concept replication. I know there are a lot of people into this business, this shoemaking business.
Yeah.
And then we see a lot of creativity, but some people still, whether we like it or not, are not naturally creative. They rather copy people's style and then implement it to their own what they already have going on. So have you encountered in any way anyone replicating your own style, your concepts, your product?
A lot.
You do a lot.
Yeah.
So how do you react to it? How do you deal with such?
I don't, sometimes the concept I get too, I might see something on your wall and I feel like, okay, if I add this to it, I could make it better. So it's a free word. If you see something on my wall and you definitely, if you have a customer that wants what I have, there will be a way that, I don't know how to put it, but it's not a challenge for me.
Well, some people feel like, okay, I'm glad that I was able to inspire someone.
Yeah,
someone can look
that
up
is
to
it.
me. But some people would rather take it the other way around. They'll get really, to the extreme. They would want to come physical with you, like, this is my concept. Why are you going all the way? Why can't you just stay at your own?
Okay, let me say this. Sometimes I see my own pictures
on other people's platform. Now that I would not take. I'll call you out and be like, that is my work. I mean, I cannot suffer. I'll come up with an idea, do it, and then use my picture to either promote your brand or get customers for you. That's
I
really
see
gross.
that a lot times.
No,
many times.
And then you take it fine.
Yeah, sometimes you just feel like, okay, I'm just happy that people are doing what they are doing too.
I mean, no, you can copy my style, is fine from a distance, but I can't have you take a sample of what I've done and post on your own platform. Do you know what that means? It means that I made this.
Yeah.
And that's you sharing your glory with someone who did not even know about the background story of how you came.
I get that a lot of times. So
and you let it pass.
I just let it pass.
You're a good leader. People should listen to this and learn from it. Okay. What are your aims and objectives from your platform? What are your aims and objectives? What are you looking forward to achieving? What is your objective with the brand?
What I'm basically doing now is to empower people, like the young ones that want to come into the business, give them a platform to come in. Like sometimes I do free training for like a week. You can come and have a free training for like a week. So if it's what you really want to do, you decide for yourself.
That is really cool. I am inspired. That's really cool, knowing that you're giving back to the society what you have for yourself.
Yeah.
And I must say that like anyone with that kind of motive, and I mean you can't have less for yourself. The best would always come to you, because when you reach out to people and help them, God always pays back in return. So that's good.
Believe in that.
Really commendable.
Thank you.
So I'd like you to share your awkward moments with us. What is that one experience you've had with either a client or anybody at all? Maybe the person who supplies you materials and stuff. Most awkward, like crazy experience you've had with one of your clients or whoever it is that concerns your business.
Okay. There was one time I finished making an order. I took it to the person and it was like, this is not
what I asked
for. And everybody around him was like, this is... So it was almost it's time to board his flight. So it was like, I can't take this, I can't. So he just left it there.
But did he pay you?
So he didn't pay me.
No,
nothing.
Way. That's so rude.
That was it.
So what did you get to do with the shoe?
It was like 3 months. I dashed it out to someone.
It's like you love to dash people. You love to dash people.
You know, when I started, that was what I started with. I make shoes and dash, and
that's
if you like
good.
it,
I mean, it's a way of acquiring customers for yourself.
Yeah, I got a lot of customers from that.
That's really cool. Okay, so right now, there are lots of entrepreneurs. You know, all we do on the show is actually help entrepreneurs upcoming and already in the business. We help them on this platform to get more insight on how to go about their businesses. Yeah. Now you're here because you're actually making landmark. You're an example to a lot of people, especially upcoming entrepreneurs, people who are looking up to people like you to get to a point in this industry. Now, what advice do you have for them? What word do you have to tell them to encourage them to say, you know what, you can make it if you have a chance like you do now?
Okay, first of all, you have to have the passion for it, because someone might just come to you, and many people will come to you to tell you that, man, you can't do this, because they feel like where you are now is not where you're supposed to be. So it's your own. You have to push, like let it come from your heart. So whatever you are doing now is not about what someone thinks, or it's from your heart. This is what you really want to do. So
you have to be sure this.
You have to be sure. Yeah.
Okay, great one. So you're going to quickly let my listeners know how they can get through to you to get to check out what you are capable of doing, because I cannot overemphasize the fact that you are such an amazing cobbler, and I've had a grab of one of your items, and still I still can't keep wondering how you come about that creativity, and the world needs to hear and see of you.
Thank you.
They need to hear of you. They need to see of you. So please quickly tell us how we can get through to you on all your social media platforms so people can actually get to check you out.
Okay. On Instagram at Klem_Carve Collection.
Okay. At Instagram, Klem_Carve Collection.
Yeah, on Facebook.
The Klem is actually K.
Yeah.
It's KLEM_CARVE. That's for carve. Then collection for COLLECTION. Correct. Right?
Yeah.
Then Facebook?
Same thing.
Klemcarve collection. Please do remember that the Klem is actually a K, not C. So KLEM.
Yeah. And
then you have a number people can get through to. Like a phone number. Okay, the phone number to reach him, just to check out, or probably wants to place an order, is 09077858273. And if you're listening to us out of Nigeria, you could just add the +234, then put the 9077858273. All right, Klem, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And we wish you the very best in your hustle.
Appreciate it.
I hope when next I call you, you wouldn't say no.
Yeah.
And then thank you so much, because you give me a gift. You brought something for me.
You're welcome.
You do. So we're really glad to have you here.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. It's been Klem. Ijege. I like the name Ijege, like Ijege music. Okay. It's been Klem, and he's been taking us through his journey on the hustle and tips on how to probably succeed. I mean, he has inspired you, I'm sure. All you need to do is to just check out what he's capable of doing by going on his platform to see what he can do. And probably you can be that one person who would want to place an order. Remember, you're still listening to Africa Business Radio, and this is Social Trader. Don't go nowhere, because after the break, I will be back with my top 3 tips on how to succeed doing business online. Remember, I am Onoja, one of your favorites.
You're listening to Africa Business Radio, where you get up-to-date insights on the Africa business landscape. Log on to www.africabusinessradio.com. Your favorite shows are available on podcasts. Download them on our website and mobile app. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.
We are the wind in the sails of your business. We are your compass. Chart your course towards your targets. Africa Business Radio, towards a profitable Africa.
Today's market transcends beyond ups and shops. Global Trends sets the pace for today's trader. On Africa Business Radio, we bring you Social Trader, keeping you updated around the world of online business across social media platforms on africabusinessradio.com.
Oh, this feels like the final football match between two soccer warriors. Oh my God, can somebody please tell me what the African formation is? Oh, it's 4-4-2. Amazing. Cool stuff. That's just super amazing, isn't it? Africa Business Radio is doing 4-4-2 on the news with 40% Nigerian stories, 40% African stories, and 20% global stories. Now that's what I call a homegrown, heart-breaking goal. Go, 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 go. Yes. Go.
Okay, so I want to sincerely believe that you've learned something from that guest segment, because I sure know that you did. Why? Because this guy on the guest segment is inspiring, and I don't know, I'm inspired to just know, to learn, to be creative and use my hands to do something to impact my society. All right, you're still listening to Africa Business Radio, and this is your top-notch business show, Social Trader. And it's that official moment where we get to check out our top 3 tips on how to succeed doing business online. So if you're ready, can we get a drum roll, please? Okay, yes, I'm ready. And my number 1 tip would be know the operational needs. Know the operational need. People who are thinking about starting a business must focus on what they will sell and who they will sell it to. What they often don't consider is how the business will actually operate. For instance, if you're selling an item, how will they be delivered? How much customer support will be needed, either to answer questions about the product or to respond to people whose shipments haven't arrived? Will you need to accept credit cards? Will you invoice your customers? Who will follow up to be sure you're paid? Who will build and maintain your website and social media presence? Will you even be able to use a virtual assistant for such tasks? Or maybe will you have to hire employees? Even if you're starting a small personal service business, these are issues you should consider and plan towards. Number 2, know yourself, your true motivational level, the amount of money you can risk, and what you're willing to do to be successful. Number 2, I come again. Know yourself, your true motivational level, the amount of money you can risk, and what you're willing to do to be successful. Sure, we all want to make millions of dollars. Hey, I know. But what are you willing to give up to reach that goal? Is the big question. How many hours a week will you work on an ongoing basis? How far out of your comfort zone are you willing to stretch? How far will your family stretch for you? Big questions. To be successful, I know you need all of this, but keep your business plans in line with your personal and family goals as well as resources. Number 3, which makes it my last tip for the day. Remember, I'm giving you out top 3 tips on how to succeed doing business online as usual here on Africa Business Radio, your special show, Social Trader. Number 3, be sure there really is a market for what you want to sell. Be sure there really is a market for what you want to sell. One of the biggest mistakes entrepreneurs, especially startups, make is to assume a lot of people will want to buy a particular product or service because the business owners likes the ideas or knows 1 or 2 people who want the product or service. To minimize your risk for loss, never, I repeat, never assume there is a market. Research the idea. Talk to real potential prospects who aren't family or friends to find out if what you want to sell is something they would be interested in buying, and if so, what they will pay for the product or the service. Well, that's it on my top 3 tips on how to be successful doing business online. Remember, firstly, I started off with know the operational needs. Know the operational needs, and I moved on to know yourself, your true motivational level, the amount of money you can risk, and what you're willing to do to be successful. And then I rounded off with be sure there really is a market for what you want to sell. Please do not assume. Make sure there's a high requirement. Make sure there's a huge hunger for what you want to sell before delving into it. That way you can succeed flawlessly at doing business online. And that's it on this week's edition of the show. But just before we go, let's take a look at our take home for today. Associate yourself with people of good quality, for it is better to be alone than to be with bad company. Don't forget to follow us across all our social media platforms on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn at Africa Business Radio, Twitter at Africa Biz Radio. Stream live from our website, www.africabusinessradio.com. Also, remember you can listen to all your favorite shows, including this particular one, on our podcast channel on the same website. Until next week, remember to be good, to be hardworking, and don't forget, be positive in all that you do. I am Onoja. Hear from me next week. Bye and good luck.
We are the wind in the sails of your business. We are your compass. Chart your course towards your targets. Africa Business Radio. Towards a profitable Africa.